All right, coming back at you. You can see I've got the stem of this one done, and we've got kind of that combo like I talked about. We've got two different stitches sort of happening in this one stem. Obviously our back stitch and then our fly stitch too, with the little stems coming off. So we've got that done. Now we're going to do the French knots here for the little buds, but I just wanted to show you too finishing it. So once again, to finish it, you could just take your needle off. If you've got a nice tail like that, it should be fine. If you want the extra security, you can do something like this, where I'm just going to put it underneath. Let me get that so it's easier to see what's happening here. So going just underneath thread here, and then just twisting around twice to get that double knot and pulling it through just to give a little extra anchor. Mine doesn't have too much of a tail. You know, I just cut it off if there is one, but you know, mine wasn't too much. I still cut it, but anyway, we've got that. So next let's choose our colors. I think I want like a bright pink for these little buds here. And we're going to start that process again. Now, I don't want to do just like one bud each time I have to thread the needle. I'm going to make sure that I get enough thread that it's going to cover all of those. If it doesn't, you know, that's okay, but let's save ourselves some time and some troubles and try to get them all in one if we can. Got a little extra fuzz from the green still there. Let's see if I have as good of luck this time as I did last time. I doubt it. That was pretty amazing last time. Cut that. Wish I had sharper scissors here, but cannot find my good scissors. I think my tiny humans may have taken off with them. I'm gonna have to search the house at some point. Alright. Not quite the same amount of good luck as last time. Sometimes threading these needles can be trickery. Okay, I've got most of those threads through. Come on, nice little guy. There we go. Whew. We got it. Okay. Now that I've got that, I want to have a nice little tail just so it doesn't come apart. Make sure I'm giving myself enough thread that I can do all of those little cute little buds. And I'm going to go ahead and create that double knot, so going through the loop once and twice and pull, just to have that extra layer of security in the back. Alright, I'm going to come up this side here, and of course we all might be doing different techniques. Just because I'm using these doesn't necessarily mean that you're going to be. We learned a whole bunch of different techniques last time, so use whatever is going to work best for yours. I looped it around twice, just like that video showed, and pull through, and oh my goodness, how cute is that, right? We'll come to the next little bud area, bring it up through. See, this is where it's nice to just have a nice long piece that's going to get us through all of them versus having to redo every single time. Go around twice. And of course, like they said in the video, you can always do more. If we want a thicker French knot, but that's looking pretty cute. Okay, so my goal is going to be to try to outline at least, I would say, let's try to outline at least half of it before next class. Okay. If you don't quite get there, that's okay. Like if we, you know, some days we're busier, some days we're less busy. But let's try to do at least the outlines for about half of it. That should get us on track to finishing by the end of this project on time. So let's have that be our goal. And then also another thing we're going to want to do today is just kind of gather information on how to do, how to fill in stitches. So like, you know, those areas where we want to like color it in. So for example, go back to our other view, like this here, obviously, like how are we going to make this so it's colored in, and this here, like we don't want it to just be outlined, so how do we fill that in? with our embroidery. So when we come back to our slide, you're going to see there's two different links for how to do fill stitches. So feel free to click on those and check those out. Just kind of watch them for now. And then if you want the extra fun today and extra practice, you could even start practicing some of those fill stitches on your practice fabric or practice paper. Okay? Just going to kind of depend on where you're at in this process. So we'll practice those fill stitches either today or next time, depending on where you're at and how far you're getting on this. All right, I cannot wait to see how these turn out. They're going to be so cute, you guys. We will see you next time.